I'm becoming less and less consistent these days, so in an attempt to not do that, I'm gonna record before I get to work. I clean a clubhouse weekly. So trying to get that done. Oh, the echo is gonna be annoying, isn't it? It's what it is. I actually recorded a video already in my car. There was no audio because I still had the aux plugged in. Not the aux, but like the charger thing. And the car was off, so. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about boys earlier. That was the topic. The topic was boys. Just because I saw this boy on TikTok, which I shouldn't even be on it, to be honest with you. Lord have mercy, pray for me, because we went through this whole fast at my church for 40 days. No TikTok. I promise you, my brain was thanking me. And here I go, reigniting the addiction. Like, it's actually insane. Well, it comes in waves. It definitely comes in waves. I'll be on it for like a month straight, and then I'll be off of it for like a month straight. It's not good either way. Anyway, I was on TikTok, and I saw this boy, and he was tall. He was kind of cute. And what struck me was that he was funny. I was like, I kind of like that. But then I was like, Kara, slow your roll, because like I feel like I'm developing a list, and I was never that kind of girl. I didn't really have a list. It was more like partial appearance, partial vibe. Oh. And now, considering all the things I have to consider now that I'm a follower of Jesus Christ, it's not enough. So like, it's like on the one hand, I should be developing a list or some kind of like, not standards, but just like an idea or parameters. Let's go with parameters. I have to develop some kind of parameters, which I have. But before I started developing the parameters, like the pool was already really small. It's like, I'm 27, so I'm older. Excuse me. I'm 27, so I'm older, which means that like, there's a chance that a lot of the men in my pool might already have children, and I don't want that. So it's like, I just made the pool smaller just with that. And then on top of that, like now I want him to be funny. Pool is even smaller. On top of that, I want him to think that I'm funny, even smaller. And then on top of that, I have to be attracted to him. First of all, I'm not attracted to nobody these days. Genuinely, not even these days. That's just like, since probably like 2017, LOL. I think that's the year that I actually like officially left my long-term boyfriend, LOL. Long-term because we were on and off for an unreasonable, insane, psychotic, toxic amount of time. No offense to him. He's a great guy, actually. It's just that we were not. We needed to... What was I saying? Oh yeah, since then I haven't like, it takes a lot for me to be like attracted to somebody, for me to be like, oh my God, I need him. Like that kind of like, not need him, but you get me, like to be like, oh my God, he's fine. Like that kind of thing. Like it just takes a lot. Recently that did happen though with a Korean actor, but like that is an anomaly because like I don't typically find Korean men attractive. I find them very feminine. That's a hard word for me. Wow. I find them very feminine, and for that, like, it's just not likely. Ooh, it's very windy. But this one particular man, he already like gives off very masculine energy though, and maybe that's why I was like, But besides that, like, I don't typically find men attractive. So it's like all these things on my list. On top of that, I have to be attracted to him. He has to find me attractive too. Like, it's unfortunate to say, but like, the way like attraction goes for men and women is like women will get older and men will find the woman less and less attractive the older she gets. Stereotypically speaking, generally speaking, maybe I shouldn't even be doing that, but like that's just what I've seen. It kind of is what it is. I would prefer not to be this way, but that's what it's been looking like. And then on the other hand, it's like the men, they're usually pretty annoying when they're young, and just that you could tell that they need some refinement. So it's like, ugh. But for women, like when men get older, they just get more and more like put together in appearance, like physically, and they also become like more, I don't know, just like just a well-rounded individual, like the older that they get. So it's like the attraction for a man who's getting older, it's like it's always gonna be there for us. So it's like I'm already at a loss the longer I wait. let's not even talk about, fertility clocks and crap and all that crap. Like, I don't want to do that. But anyway, I'm getting older. So it's like, I also need him to be attracted to me. That's another thing. The last thing, which is the most important thing, which makes my pool go from, it shrinks my already small pool by 50%. He has to love Jesus. Like, this is why when people are like, well, you can't just sit around and wait and da-da-da-da, it's like, you don't understand my situation. My situation is very unique at the moment. The things that I dream for, that I trust that my daddy in heaven will give me, it's like he has to give it to me because of how impossible it seems right now. It's just insane. I thought I was really close recently. I did. But then it's like all those boxes were checked for the most part. And then on paper, it made so much sense to me. And then we got to like the personality compatibility thing that it hadn't even occurred to me. And that's where things got funny. But, it is what it is. We're moving on. But yeah, it's like, what am I supposed to do? All I can do is pray and hope that one day we brush shoulders or something, have our little meet cute, feel me? Like, ugh. It's hard out here, it really is. And I got on I gotta tell y'all. I downloaded Upward and I downloaded Upward, which is like a Christian dating app or something. And I was just thumbing through mad white people, bro. Well, mad white men. And I was just like, this cannot be the way that our generation is dating today. This can't be it. I refuse to believe that this is what we have resorted to. The system itself, and then they want you to pay mad money to be able to undo a dislike or a swipe left or whatever. They want you to pay mad money for it. Just so you can like take your step back, or so you can even message. If you want to message people, you have to pay mad money monthly to message people who you might have matched with. This is ugly. This is an ugly experience. Like I don't want to do this. So when I say things like, God, you're gonna have to drop him out of heaven, you can't be mad at me. Like, look at my predicament. It's not okay. Like I'm not okay. Ooh, Jesus. Anyway, that's my tangent today. That's really it. I turned 27 in July last year. I turned 28 this July. And this is the period of a woman's life where like the aging begins to show. And y'all might not be able to see it, but like I see it because I know my face and I'm just like, holy crap. And this is where I really was hoping that like, the African portion of my DNA would like shine and like really pull through and save me. But unfortunately, the whites conquer again and the wrinkles are showing. The sagging is happening. And I'm like, oh my God, there's no hope for me. I was always the type of kid that I was just like, why would you get Botox? Like, yeah, you're gonna age, duh, but like it's natural. Like aging comes for us all. So like, what's the big deal? I'm 27 and I'm already considering it. Send help. And the longer I'm single, bro. All right, I'm getting off this. Bye.